Yo, what's going on? Welcome back to another episode of Quality Time TV. You already don't know who it is, so I'm gonna go ahead and introduce myself. I go by the name of DJ Deem. Who else we got in here?
You don't know who it is, but let me let you know right now. It's your boy LAUD Summer. Uptown, as usual, is in the building. Uptown BX, stand up. You feel me? Bodega Hive, I see y'all niggas. Bodega Boys, I see y'all niggas. Feel me? Show some love back one day, baby. But, as usual, we got a special guest. Please, my mans, introduce the people to yourself.
King Sage, formerly known as King Sage Music Distribution, but now it's just strictly King Sage, recording engineer for like 20 years, working out of the Queens, New York area, and recently designed and developed a app for musicians and artists called Artist Connect.
Yo, this guy's too humble, man. You know you got more. You know you got more on the resume than that. Stop playing, man.
I can be here all day. I mean, I've done a lot. I've worked with a lot of people in the industry. Kiss, Styles P. I work with a lot of people. I've done a lot of mixes for a lot of big name artists. It's been a long road. It's a lot of different things that I've done. I forgot half the stuff that I did already.
Word.
But
That's what's up.
Facts,
Absolutely, man.
Working.
Exactly, man. It's
Yo, facts. Ocean Walls, Big BX. My bad.
Oh man. Well, Queens in the building. Queens is in the building today.
Building.
Heard y'all. I stand strong though.
Word. So, let's get into these topics because, as you know, guys know, Instagram cuts us off after in about an hour. And speaking about Queens, we got to bring up somebody from Queens. So I'm sure everybody has seen what's been going on with this Nicki and Megan situation. And if you guys have not, we got a little clip for you. Should we go ahead and play that first? Let's play that and then get into it. All right, perfect. Let's play that clip real quick.
It's a whole different type of vagina. This pussy got diamonds on it. Oh, this pussy came with glitter. This pussy smooth. Yeah. This pussy clean. This pussy squeaky. Hello. Oh, word, boom. Hello, Nicki. Mixed Moscato peach flavor for good pussy. You want better pussy or you want good pussy? Let me tell you. You want great pussy? It's a whole different type of vagina. This pussy got diamonds on it. Oh, this pussy came with glitter. This pussy smooth. It's a whole different type of vagina. This pussy got diamonds on it. Oh, this pussy came with glitter. This pussy smooth. Yeah. This pussy clean. This pussy squeaky. Hello. Oh, word, boom. Hello, Nicki. Mixed Moscato peach flavor. For good pussy, you want better pussy or you want good pussy? Let me tell you. You want great pussy?
I have great pussy. Just FYI to everybody.
That's how you been. Boobs is down, ass is out. Ooh, hit it. Yeah. How the fuck are you gonna do that and not include us? All right. You know what? First of all, you running the video in the overtime, and I want your label. I want your label to know that they ain't got shit to do with me. But everybody, all the my hotties and my Barbies, we love y'all so much. It's a hot Barbie summer. We thank you guys for supporting the storm. We love y'all. We love y'all for everything.
All right. Before we get into the clip, though, let's do some shout-outs. Peralta knows best. We heard you, BK, in the building. Thank you for tuning in. Stand up. DJ Deem, I see. Now, let me stop. Pure Opulence, thank you for tuning in. Ocean Walls, you already know what it is, fam. Zaddy T, what's goody? Ocean Walls, I see you again. Rim Castro was good. BX Productions was good. Hold up. Shaisha Loving was good before she tried murder me. One King Freeze was goody. Yo, and on Twitch and on YouTube, everybody tuned in. I can't see your individual names, but thank you for being here. Now,
right. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in, man. Yo, your mic, bro. Your mic. Sorry. But yo, yeah, definitely shout out to everybody that's tuned in, man. We appreciate every single one of you guys for tuning in to Quality Time Network every week for all of our specials.
Hold up. Seems like we might have
Got him
Lost
late.
my
Yo,
man's
eating
Deem.
sweet potatoes.
Oh, there he go. He
Oh.
came
He had a
back.
man down for a second.
Yeah,
Oh.
word. You died real quick. Bro.
I'm here. I'm in the building. You feel me? New York. Now I'm gonna stop.
Nigga said, hold on. You see, my bad. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna run through. I'm gonna run through all of it. Ocean One says, "Chill out, we all from the BX." Zaddy T, definitely from not the BX. Shout out to Ram. Ocean, okay. Wow. Peralta knows best. BK in the building. What's up, Peralta knows best? Zaddy T, Nicki is a fake snake and trying to get relevant off of Megan's stardom. Boom. Let's get it started. Ocean Wall says, "Wait, she said you want good pussy." Oh, what? Rim Castro said, "Bro, WTF is this? Nigga, get back to the show." LOL. King Africa Mac says, "They trying too hard, or is that valid?" Ocean Wall says, in quotes, "It's valid." And then she says, "Hey, King." So
I don't get it. Why they not? Am I stupid or what's wrong with it?
with the
Because
situation,
I get it. I honestly, the only thing the only thing I see wrong with it is the fact that niggas is saying why Nicki couldn't have did that with Cardi. But like I was telling you earlier, the way I see it is like Cardi is more of a threat to her, I guess, in the sense of she can't control her because Cardi is too free and like Cardi don't give a fuck about like what other niggas think. She work with just anybody. Like you can't really control her. I feel like Megan Thee Stallion is more in her lane, and Nicki more probably will want to jump on that before they end up in beef with each other. Because Megan really got the balls. Like Megan will bar her life away. Megan will come for her character, her crown, whatever. You feel me? So it's better to have her on your side. Cardi, I don't feel like Nicki sees Cardi as a threat lyrically, you feel me, or like as an MC. And I feel like Nicki really regards herself as an MC. So when it comes to Megan, I would expect her to want her on her side because she could possibly fuck up her career. But a Cardi situation with her, you seen what happened with that. Like,
so you're saying it's more of a safety net?
Yeah, it's more of a to me in my eyes, it looked like more because why wouldn't she have done the same thing for Cardi, my nigga? Like Cardi blew up. Cardi is way more popular than Megan Thee Stallion is ever gonna be. Let's keep it a buck.
We don't know that yet. We don't know that yet.
I mean, yeah, I was about to say, let me not say that. But
I get what you're saying. At this
you feel
point,
what I'm saying? Like, so why wouldn't she see? Everybody saw Cardi going to the moon. So like, why wouldn't she have jumped on? Why would you rather beef? And even when they wasn't beefing and people was just insinuating shit, she never stepped in to like dead the flames. You feel me? She fanned the shit almost damn near with the subs and all that. So I feel like she's scared, if anything, or a little bit frightened, let's say, of Megan. You feel me? Lyrically, as an MC.
Sage over there thinking. I see him over there. You got some thoughts. What's your take, brother?
There's so many possibilities. Another thing is Nicki might have finally figured out how to understand, like you see, like something Drake does. Drake like will always like who's the latest, newest artist, and he'll work with them and like do something with them to increase his relevancy and keep his relevancy alive. And that's a business tactic. And it might be that Nicki finally is grasping that idea. I'm not saying she didn't know it. She's smart. But I think she wasn't ready to do something like that. And it just might be timing that she feels like with Megan, she can do that and feel comfortable doing it. Maybe she didn't feel comfortable doing that with Cardi because of Cardi's the nature of the way she is. And, you know, just her character is extremely strong in a different way. Whereas like how you were saying, like, you know, Megan's character is a certain way, but it's like compatible with having another chick being there at the same time. Like she kind of made her character being like around other strong females. So she kind of like privy to that. And maybe Nicki wanted to do this, and maybe she just figured like she just got herself to want to do this, or she couldn't find the right person to do it with, and this is like a perfect scenario where it can happen. You know what I mean?
Right. 100%. Over in the chat,
go ahead, bro.
Zaddy T says Meg is a huge threat, so Nicki knows she has to fake like her to stay relevant. Peralta Knows Best says it must have been something we still don't know about what happened to them. Zaddy T says when in all actuality she can't stand any other woman trying to take her spot. Sis doesn't know how to share the spotlight. Peralta Knows Best says and Meg is definitely a beast. She don't want that smoke. From Castro says Cash Talk this Wednesday 9:20 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But no, I see it from both sides of it, man. And I think in my opinion,
hold on, wait, before You see what Africa just said? He said, "Is Nicki trying too hard or finally embracing her kids?"
That's what I was just about to kind of get into, because I think it was not kid. I'm not gonna call Megan her kid. I'm gonna say, like, the timing of when when Cardi blew up, there was a lot going on in that time, and Cardi would have been a direct threat. Like, you're talking about somebody who's held the title of the hip hop queen for years, pushed Lil Kim and pushed all these other female rappers out the way and held this spotlight. And I personally, for me, from things that I've seen after the fact, I think Nicki was salty about it. We've been asking to see this for a minute with the old heads. Nicki's an old head now, and we've been begging to say, yo, the old heads need to link up with the younger rappers and start working together. My only thing with this live is that there was a lot of sus things in there that made me feel a little bit like, all right, this can't go south. Like, why was Megan the only person that was stupid smacked in the video? You know,
I don't.
Why was Nicki not driving the boat?
Fan the conspiracy flames. Nigga said Nicki was on coke though. Nigga said Nicki was coked up though, and she got her own drunk on purpose. But that's bullshit.
Oh, that was the Azealia Banks post.
Azealia Banks said that.
I don't have it up, but I'll read it real quick for you guys. I'm gonna pull it up right now, because Azealia Banks got on Twitter, I believe, and had a whole no, it was Instagram. She says, Nicki's so evil. She got Meg drunk on purpose, so she looks wild in the photo video. Plus, Nicki is wild coke. Ugh, Nicki is so damn fake, and evil. I cannot. Happy for Meg, but really hope Nicki doesn't try with her. The girl has had to push through past those obstacles to get through this level. I really pray that Nicki is not up to the evil Sagittarian shit. I highly suspect she is.
Sagittarians are evil, because I need to know that. Is this well known? I didn't know Sagittarius people were evil.
A whole month of people who were born in that month got insulted, yo.
I don't believe in the signs, so you know.
You don't believe in the signs? Oh nah. I mean, I'm not a super believer, but nigga, it's too much similarities.
I think there's influence, but like there's influence in a lot of things. Like there's a lot of things, but you're still who you are. You're still the unique person you are. You just gotta deal with all those energies. You know what I mean? And just gotta make the most. That's what I think. But I think the whole driving the boat thing, I did notice something with that, because there was a power. See, power. But like little shit like that. Mm-hmm. Like, oh, you're gonna be driving the boat, but just the way you position it, it's like I'm not gonna be driving the boat, because I can't let you sun me like that. Even though this is like, wait, this is like between dudes. It's like, yo, you gonna drive the boat? Oh, yeah, I got you, whatever. But in this thing, there's a little bit of to
have a next man pouring liquor down your throat.
Yeah,
and you like beneath them. Yeah,
there's a power thing going on.
Yeah, because you definitely saw like the whole vibe change in that moment. And Megan's sitting there. She's happy. She's joking around. She's like, "Oh, Nicki says she ain't gonna drive the boat," and Nicki's straight up like, "No, I'm not doing it." Like, and she made her do it. Mm-hmm. You know, if y'all supposed to be cool, y'all should be, you know, driving the boat together, catching the wave.
It's like you could almost say like it's a struggle to make this work. Like I said, that's what made me feel like the first thing I felt was watching that. I was like, I feel like Nicki might be crying the first time, and I think she is like struggling with it, like trying to do this whole thing. Like, let me get my son in here. Like, you know what I mean? Like, let me try this route. I think she always knew it, but she couldn't do it. And I think this is the perfect time for her to try. But even then, like now, like don't too much.
So you think she naturally selfish type shit, and she like this is her face cracking. This is her face cracking while she trying to smile type shit.
I think she's fighting. I don't know if it's. I wouldn't consider it 100% noble, because it's the music business at the end of the day. Mm-hmm. People do things for dollars. But that's a double-edged sword of the music business. You'll never know when someone is honest, because there's always a potential motive. Now we don't even know. Are you really like this person or not? We can't even get this shit out.
Because I mean, let's look at it too. They just dropped the song together and it hit #1 on iTunes. Let's really talk and think about this right now. When's the last time Nicki had a #1 on iTunes?
True. I don't know, bro. Yeah, I ain't the biggest Nicki Minaj fan, so.
Yeah, it takes time to realize, like, yo, I'm gonna have to work with these young dudes. Like, I can't fight them. You know what I mean?
Yo, in the chat, real quick, King Africa Max says, "Is Nicki trying too hard or finally embracing her kids?" Shaisha said, Sages are not evil. Peralta knows best says laugh myself. Nah, they cool. Nicki just annoying. LOL. King Africa Max says Sages are very petty and can be evil. They cool as shit though. Shy says Sag get angry quick though. King Africa Max says see what I mean? Right. King Africa Max says see what I mean? Are they doing too much? And Peralta knows best said she looks happy, but she low-key looks like a minion. Damn. Zaddy T said it's a wild struggle because Nicki is trying to taint Megan, make her look messy. Like Nicki, everyone drives the boat with Megan, but you. King Africa Mac, right? King Africa Mac said with Tekashi, didn't she? Nicki has a top 10. Okay, so she ate off Tekashi for a little bit.
I mean like solo.
You meant by herself.
Yeah,
right.
I meant solo.
So Rim Castro says shit's a setup. Nicki career is close to dancing with the I couldn't even Nicki career is close to Dancing with the Stars and cameos on daytime television. Rhonda Rocks, yo, it's goody. Thanks for tuning in. Zaddy T
Rhonda
said,
was good.
Zaddy T said Megan was putting Hot Girl Summer by herself, and Nicki reached out to her to add her feature. Wow. Okay. Insights. Pedro Wello, thanks for tuning in, Brody. Rhonda said
that's a fact. I saw her say that in the interview.
Sheesh. Rhonda said, I'm here for Nicki and the Stallion. Shy said, why can't they just really be cool with one another without people speculating and making up their own narrative about these two women? That's what's wrong with the world.
It's not about that. This is just a pattern of things that we've seen in the past.
She said they always try to put women against one another, and that does happen, bro.
It does. No, 100%. It does happen. But as Sage said earlier, in the industry, there's a lot of shady ish that goes on. And why didn't this? Let's follow the pattern. Why couldn't this happen in the past? Yeah. How many female artists have been out that Nicki has not worked with? I can go down the list.
Nicki ain't worked with nobody. That's why Azalea's so tight.
If somebody's character doesn't show and doesn't exhibit that kind of friendliness, and all of a sudden they become friendly magically, that shit is always
bullshit.
100%. Like you got Sweetie, you got she did make a song with the City Girls. You got who else is blowing up? Female rappers.
Rhapsody.
Rico.
She ever did anything with Rhapsody, Rico Nasty?
Nah. Hey, I'm just saying.
Yo, so Cooler Than Mints, thanks for tuning in, buddy.
Rhonda Rock says timing. I think it was timing too. Shy says list the pattern, and Megan jump in Nicki live chat. Shy says I'm a Sag and I'm picky on who I vibe with. King Africa Max says exactly timing though. They put women against each other, but this time is fishy and on Nicki part, and I love Nicki. Zaddy T says Cash though. She worked with Cash though. Should she have a record with Cash though?
No. I think she's saying she never did. Well, let me not assume. Explain.
And then Shy says I can't just get cool with any female. She's human. I understand it, but there's a difference between being a human and being an artist at the same time.
Yeah, you have to be. Come on, in the industry, that's one of the reasons why people say Cardi blew up the way she did, because she wasn't afraid to work with other people and share her shine with them. That's why everybody love her. That's why everybody quick to defend her and everybody quick to work with her. Look how many fucking features Cardi got in her short ass career, my nigga.
Right.
Like that. And Cardi, you would expect Cardi to be the one that's like, I ain't fucking with no bitch, nigga. I'm from the hood. I'm from the Bronx, nigga. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, bitches from the Bronx ain't friendly, my nigga. And Cardi's super I'm from the Bronx. Like,
I think we should just leave a caveat and let everyone know, like, Sha, we do actually hope it's real. Like that is always hope. But we're talking about like if like this is a safety issue. Anybody moves in the industry, you got your team to let you know, like, yo, do you think this is an honest move or not? Because we know there's so many motives at play. This is not just you meeting somebody in the club and then deciding to be friends, or if you want to just, you rock with them, you got a good chemistry.
Right.
There's so many motives and so many issues at play that it just makes it hard to be like, yo, can we trust the situation or not? That's what it is. It's just, that's all it is. We hope it's real. I hope it could be real, but it's just, I don't know. I mean,
you're right, bro. Let me jump back in the chat real quick. Shy said, oh, you read that. Heart of Fury, thanks for tuning in. One Real Soul, thanks for tuning in.
Yo, happy birthday, One Real Soul. Belated.
Oh shit, happy birthday. Yes, belated.
Yeah.
Probably don't want to hear that from me. But King African Max says, so it's not us putting women against each other. If y'all can't be cool with every female, then it's the women putting themselves against each other. Shy said, can you just be cool with every male you come across? I'm going to keep it 1,000. Me and Deem, you saw me out in South by Southwest. You see me every spot we cover, bro. Nigga, I'm the most friendliest nigga.
Honestly, that's what I'm saying. There's a difference between being working, like a regular citizen and then like working in the industry. I'm sure like, let's look, Tyler the Creator and Funk Flex got together and did something.
Yeah, true. That's like, wow. But I'm gonna keep it 1,000. Like I was saying, like we friendly as shit when we in the field. But I'm gonna keep it 100 when I'm not working. It's like, nigga, I don't know you. Yeah, you feel me? Like, so it's different. Like that's why we were saying with Nicki, there's so many artists in her field of work that she could have worked with that are women, and she never did up until this point. And it's like the timing is just a little bit too convenient. But back in the chat, Zaddy T said Cardi is a people person. All love from her. Cardi needed features. It helped her as well. True, but it would have helped Nicki by having features. Nicki, nobody is an island. No man, woman, child is an island. We all need help. That guy Stan, thanks for tuning in. Rhonda said exactly, Shy. One Real Soul said, LOL, thank you. DJ Serious 407, thank you, bro. Hopefully you come back more often. Shy said, well, maybe it's not for us. Maybe they genuinely cool with each other. Win was goody, bro. Uptown is in the building. We strong, nigga. You already know. King Africa Mac. Yeah, with males, we dead. We dead be cool with everyone. Dudes is way more friendly. Facts. All you need is a blunt. Sorry, well, for you Brooklyn niggas, a blunt. For Uptown niggas, all you need is a spliff and you straight. You feel me? Shah said, let's think about the things that can go right instead of thinking of all the things that could go wrong. Facts. 100%. Positivity. Zaddy, let me finish this up real quick because I'm talking too much. I don't like it. Zaddy T said it's not women because I'm friendly as fuck. It's Nicki. She's fake as fuck. It's her personality. One Real Soul said Nicki is trash. Win said you're. Zaddy T said she's not with sharing anything. Win said done no. Yes, yeah. King Africa Max said, yeah, the timing is off. I love Nicki though, my favorite female artist, but she on some 50 Cent shit. Peralta laughing. One Real Soul said her raps suck when she writes them, and she only gives credit to women that she believes to be on top. Yo, yeah, let's get back to it because they not stopping. They on fire today.
Word. Yo, shout out to everybody that's tuned in right now on IG. Right. Make sure y'all figure out how y'all can earn from this stream. Hit the website, link in bio. And by the way, thank you everybody that's tuned in. If you guys can, there's a little arrow in the lower right-hand corner. Click that arrow, send it out to at least 3 to 4 people. Let them know what we're talking about tonight. Tell them they could join in on the chat. Quality Time Network. It's time well spent, baby. So yeah. All right. But nah, 100. I think we all want to see them. We want to see all of this work at the end of the day. We want to see everybody come together to create a big community of artists. And speaking of big community of artists, I want to go ahead and hop into this next topic real quick. So about a week ago, there was this list that went out on Twitter that went super viral. Go ahead and pull it up for you guys so you can see. It was the current top 50 greatest rappers of all time. And I'm going to go ahead and read the top 5. I'm not going to go through the full thing, but people who are listening to us on Spotify and iTunes or wherever your audio is. So the top 5 is Jay-Z, Nas, Joe Budden, Styles P, Black Thought. That was your top 5. Just going to leave that right there. I'm going to leave this up so you guys could... Oh, they can't hear us. Oh, crap. Hold on. We're back. Sorry about that, guys. Definitely back. So this is the top 50 greatest rappers of all time list. Top 5 is Jay-Z, Nas, Joe Budden, Styles P, and Black Thought. So
can I start? Because
I'm gonna leave this up so everybody can see for a little bit.
All right. So let me start, bro. First and foremost, with this list, Joe Budden being number 3 is clearly the glaring shit that niggas is gonna be like, what, Joe? You feel what I'm saying? But let's keep it 1,000. There are few people on this earth that can really out-rap Joe Budden. Let's keep it above. Let's keep it above, bro.
I can name a couple right now.
Who?
Eminem.
How the fuck you go to the top of Mount Rushmore? Or
but he's not even in the top 5.
Nah, but whoever made this list is bugging, or they just on some prejudice shit against white people.
Yo,
Either or, I understand it. But like Joe Budden is nice, bro. Let's keep it a buck.
No.
Like and stop. Black Thought should be higher than Styles P, in my opinion.
What you got, Sage? What you got?
I think this list was literally designed perfectly to provoke the entire internet. So, it's mad confusing. There's certain people that I don't understand why they're even there, and I think that's part of the reason why this list is so popular. But first of all, I just want to say before we ever have these conversations,
Gotta be from the Bronx.
It's like they gotta be rules. They gotta be
absolutely 100%.
What are your?
They gotta be what? They gotta be what? Sorry,
there has to be rules. There has to be guidelines. What is this based off of?
Because if we're looking at impact, then that whole list is shot beyond shot. But if we're looking at pure lyricism, then you can kind of make a different kind of list. It depends on what your values are when it comes to rappers. If that's all it is, we have to establish that. What are we looking at? Are we looking at impact, cultural impact? Are we looking at purely lyricism? Are we looking at financial success? What are we looking at? It depends. That's the thing.
Yeah, discography. Are we talking about the length of a career? Because honestly,
if that's the case,
I'm gonna pull it back up, right? People that are just tuning in to see. But yeah, obviously Jay wins this hands down. But then you got to put Kanye in the top 5.
True. Very true.
He has literally the best discography in hip hop, like of all time, in my opinion.
And if we consider 50 still active? You feel what I'm saying? Because they say this is a big rich town. You feel, nigga? You dropped that in the club, bro. So, you feel me? Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, so 50 out here. 50 been there for a minute. So we talking longevity. He deserves to be up there too. Where is 50's at 48? That's disrespectful. Y'all niggas called him the king of New York at one time, and that was back when New York meant something still. Like,
are you the king of New York and you live in Connecticut?
Yo, matter where's Jada Kiss on this shit? Where's Jada's 7. How the fuck? All right, Jada.
All right. I'm gonna go through the chat. I'm gonna go through the chat real quick because this is y'all are moving right now. I'm trying to keep up. I don't even know where to start. So Rhonda says this list is biased. She says definitely a New York nigga wrote this. Shah says, "Where's Luda?"
Gotta be from the Bronx.
Gotta be from the Bronx. Yo, Yazzie, thank you for tuning in. What's up? What's up? Win says niggas was all something when they made this. Black Thought Kabaddi J. King Africa Max says Lord probably made this. Some Bronx shit. One Rose says, I think she's still in the last topic, but she said real quick, her best way to act as if she was for everyone was to endorse Megan, who's at the top of rap right now. Her persona is trash, and she's wow. Okay, African Max says, yeah, the list is a troll. What else we got? Yazzie also, she says it's not Bronx shit. Look who's on top. Ooh, good point.
Jay-Z. Oh, yeah. Nigga. Yo, Yazzie, you from the Bronx now.
Yo, the Bronx is getting everyone. The Bronx just became like a thing where it's like just completely negative. Now I feel sorry.
Yeah. Honestly, don't feel bad because from pressure make diamonds. You feel what I'm saying? And the Bronx just been don't worry, the Bronx is on top right now.
Hey,
man.
Pressure bust pipes,
Cardi,
right?
My nigga. We got Cardi, my nigga. We got J-Lo. J-Lo still out here bad, nigga. Like, come on, man. We got the Yankees. We got everything, man. We got Jesus and Mero, nigga. Come on, bro.
Rem Castro says Blueface wasn't on it, so it's not valid. Shy also says LL Cool J shouldn't be up there at all.
Yo, nah. There was a stretch of time when LL Cool J was considered the best rapper of all time.
Yeah, 100%.
Like ran an era. There was an era where LL was on top, so LL has to be on the top 50 list. LL has to be
there. I'll tell you why LL has to be there. There's one moment where I was like, he is up there. That's when he came back after Cannabis diss, and it was a sufficient blowback. It was a sufficient 100% like, yo, what? Like, yo, he still got it.
What was Cannabis again? Like 3rd round knockout or some shit like that?
Second round knockout. That's what
second round knockout. Yeah. After that shit, I was like, fuck. Like,
I mean, he did it to himself. He did it to himself. How you get on a man's song and diss him?
True.
He said 99% of your fans wear high heels, and Cool J came back and said 99% of your fans don't exist. Some shit like that.
Yo,
bodied him on that.
But LL definitely deserves to be on there. But I just think this is all out of order. What else is going on in here?
Yazzie says 50 ain't active anymore.
Zaddy says Rick Ross said 50 is washed. Win says if you don't write your own bars, you shouldn't be able to qualify. That's a good point. One King Free says Kanye needs to be on there. Kanye is the reason that we have different eras in music, but people don't understand that. I'm just saying.
Dean, there was different eras before Kanye come down.
I'm just saying. Every time Kanye dropped an album, the sound of music changed.
You're gone too far now, yo.
We got College Dropout. Everybody started jacking that style. If you even want to go back further, we can go to the Alvin and the Chipmunk phase when he was making beats for Jay.
You right. Everybody's Heartbreaks changed shit too.
Graduation, remember, it started the Backpack era.
Yeah, true.
Like, Kanye don't get his. He doesn't.
It's because of the MAGA shit, bro. He literally.
But this was before that. This was before that.
But you know, niggas don't like separating shit, bro. Like that's.
I think with Kanye is just one of those artists where he would not be appreciated until he passes away. I'm sorry. It's just gonna be simple as that.
He's not gonna be appreciated to the level that he deserves. Because niggas appreciate him now, but after he dies, they're gonna forget all the MAGA shit. They're gonna forget all the bullshit, bro. And they're just gonna be like, Kanye was a genius.
Kanye has
for
to
a fact.
And I'm gonna say this. I never said it live on a podcast before, but this will be the first time.
Talk it.
I said a long time ago, Kanye West died for Drake's sins. He is right. And let me explain that very carefully. Remember, when 808s and Heartbreaks came out, he was strong enough to take that blow because a lot of old hip hop heads and a lot of people were saying, "Yo, what is this? This is not hip hop."
Exactly.
I remember that. Then right after that, Drake dropped, the mixtape. He probably had it out before, but that's when it really picked up. And that style was accepted, like the sing rap style, like the mix and the blend or whatever. Kanye West died for all these people so that they can have eternal life in this rap game, in this music game. So that alone right there, he's a legend just for doing that. I got to give it to him.
100%. He belongs on this list. I don't care what you say, man. What we got going on here? Rhonda says was DM. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna pull it up for you guys again that just tuned in, so you guys can see the top 50 list. Right now, we're talking about that. She said it was DMX on it. Oh, nah, yeah, he's 22. 22. So, King Africa Max says shout out to little TJ too, though. Shy says and Busta laughing my ass off. King Africa Max says Bronx doing they thing, but Brooklyn. King Africa Max says Kanye's number 3. Win says Kanye ain't write all his shit though. Rhonda says talk your shit, Dean. King Africa Max says Kanye and Triple X and Young Thug and Old Town Road need to be up there. And he say that's what I
heard. DJ Deem. Real shit.
Which says he that nigga, but are we talking about greatest artist of all time or best rapper? Good point. Zaddy T says Brooklyn got Pop Smoking Casanova right now.
Rim, she put Pop Smoke in there.
No comment. Rim says my nigga Silk the Shocker need to be on there. Zaddy says I would say it again. All of BX in Florida is area 51.
Get the fuck out. Well, that's good though. Don't go over there. You heard French? Fuck out of here.
But all right. So here's my question about this. All the times we see these lists come out, we got this top 50 rapper list, we got the freshman list, all these lists, man. Because there's so much different stuff going on, do we even need lists in music? Because we all have our own individual lists. Like, should we even be going off of these? Because these are all opinionated. At the end of the day, it's what I think is the top 50. It's never going to be what the other person thinks. Because if I listen to underground rap music, my top 50 is going to sound different than somebody who listens to mainstream. Why do we give a damn about lists so much?
It's true.
I guess it's just the competition, the nature of human competition. I guess that's all it is. Or people wanting to feel like their opinion is validated by others. Because at the end of the day, that's the majority of life. Just people looking to get validation from other people.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, and
it's like if you're
word. It's like getting likes on your IG pic, my nigga. You put out your list and everybody agree with you. Now you lit. You got your blue check. Like,
but nobody ever agrees.
Yeah,
like literally nobody ever agrees. The freshman list, I think this was the first freshman list in years that everybody was like, oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, true. And I don't even think with the freshman list is different because they just out of touch. You feel what I'm saying? Like this year was the first year they kind of got it back, like the Grammy So Black and shit. Like, but this top 50 shit, you're never gonna agree on it. Nobody's ever gonna agree with the other person unless like y'all grew up together and y'all really. Cause my man's called me. A few of my mans called me, matter of fact, talking about this shit, and we agree because like we from the same hood, like we know each other, we grew up on the same shit. But if you from BK, your list not gonna look like mine. Let's keep it 1,000,
of course.
Especially with these young kids now. That's one thing. Like they not looking for no advice. Like they not looking for no old head to tell them what it used to be, or like, yo, come in, come listen to this. Like they got the internet and everything at their fingertips. They don't give a fuck. They top 50 probably like number one LAUD TJ. Like
but shit, even beyond that, I mean, this is not who they grew up to listening to. Like I say it all the time when we talk about the kids. The artists that are out now that are between the ages of 18 and 21 right now grew up to Soulja Boy. Mm-hmm. And we have to respect and understand that fact.
But bro, with that being said, that goes back to what I was just saying, where it's not even a fact of what they grew up with. It's they don't give a fuck, and they're not looking for the guidance from.
Technically, they don't need to say I need to go back and listen to a Jay-Z album when they grew up to Soulja Boy,
bro. But I didn't need nobody telling me. Well, I didn't.
Mike. Yeah.
Oh, my bad. I didn't need to go back and listen to none of the shit like that came out. None of the old school yard music that came out before, like what was hot when I was growing up. I didn't need to listen to none of the throwback hip hop and none of that shit. But I
didn't need to.
Mm-hmm. Right, but I chose to because I love this shit and I actually like wanted to know more about hip hop. These little niggas now don't give a fuck. Period. Like it's like nowadays nobody cares about anything. Like if it ain't scamming, getting money,
I'll tell you
or some bullshit.
I'm 35, right? I'm about to be 36. And I remember in high school, if you were nice as a rapper, they never brought up your opponent having more money than you. And that's the reason why they were better. It was only later that I remember they'd be like, but he getting money though. And I used to be like, what the fuck does that mean?
Does that mean?
Is he good or is he good in what they say that they do? No, but they getting money though. So what the fuck does that mean? That don't mean shit to me.
That was a clapback when you got dissed.
Then again, that's what niggas say about Trump, right? So clearly it's not just a hip hop thing. They be like, oh, he could run a country because he's a billionaire. And then you find out he's lost the most money in the history of money. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So I guess it's just all appearances, my nigga, nowadays. It's like the shit went from the culture. It went from the substance to just appearances and scamming. And especially with the invention of technology and the integration of that shit into the industry, which
is that a segue?
Oh my God, which leads us to the last topic. Did I do that? Okay, let's get into this third topic.
Oh, real quick, I just want to run through the chat real quick. Go
ahead,
shout out to A-Stop Jazarian for tuning in. Shamanchi21. If I say your names wrong, please forgive me.
Shamanchi.
King African Max says, remember Kanye was responsible for that Drake song with Movado in the video. Same reason we care about trophies. Granda says, and there's not one woman rapper MC on this list. King Africa Max says they need Nicki on this list. Rhonda agrees and says Missy Elliott and Missy Facts. King Africa Max says
I didn't Missy even notice that.
Most influential, but Nicki swaggiest bars of all.
Yo, I didn't even notice there was no women on that list. You see
that's
shit? That's fucking crazy.
That's crucial.
Missy is a legend. Holy
Missy, oh my God,
that
is she
so bad, yo?
Yeah.
Somebody needs to find who did that and delete all of their social media.
Publicly flog them.
Take them off of technology in a whole. Like
for real.
Like no more tech for them. It's completely biased. Yes, Rhonda. It definitely, and the brat definitely is biased.
Yo, fuck Moesha, nigga, Eve. Nigga, Eve, nigga. Come on. I said Moesha. Brandy, my bad.
Nah, you good.
Facts.
I know what you was up there. I know what you was
talking
about.
That's OD.
This list is completely biased. Completely biased. Yo, y'all need to make your own list and send them over to Quality Time. We'll post it over in our on our page and tag you guys. If you guys got a list, send it over to Quality Time Network. Thank you everybody that's tuned in, by the way. Once again, we about to get into this little next topic right here. Talking about these lists and social media and technology, man. And I want to know, how has technology changed music? Like, has it become a good thing? Has it become a bad thing? As you guys know, on our platform, we're kind of mixing technology and music. And I believe, Sage, you working on something too when it comes to like music and tech, right? And what's your
That's
take
right.
on the situation too? Like, how do you feel about all of it?
Well, first of all, like I said, I was an audio engineer, and I'm still an audio engineer. I've been in the game for 20 years. So I saw how things changed over the past 2 decades. And it always is to solve one problem, and that is making communication better and easier. That's all technology is designed to do. To just try to make communication and ideas and working together better, easier, faster, more simpler. And it's doing that. But the thing is that because the market then gets so saturated, you start to get a lot of cookie cutter shit. You know what I'm saying? Because now you can put out an album without having to do almost anything. You know what I'm saying? You can make a little home studio, and then now you have like a million bazillion songs that people are trying to send in to A&Rs and
SoundCloud rappers.
Yeah, and people are able to seemingly do more with less, but since there's less effort, there's less quality. And that's, I think, a big issue that people are having, and it just creeped up on us over the years.
God, that was perfect, bro. That was perfect, because that reminds me of what I was telling Deem earlier. In just everything, like technology, the lack of effort that it contributes to definitely causes everything to go downhill. Like we don't have the post up, but we were talking about that guy LAUD TJ 6 or some shit. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
He basically posted a video of himself like scamming. Basically, he went in a bank, scammed him out of some bread, came out, had his friend record him, and then he went on Adam 22 talking about some crazy shit. And then 24 hours later, supposedly he got locked up at his show for being a scammer and posting it online. And we don't know if it's true or not, because supposedly nigga said he made the cops were fake, and like he didn't want to perform. He paid them to come get him on stage. Some bullshit. It's a bunch of bullshit going around. But even that, like, it goes to show like technology is watering down the craft, because a motherfucker would go to lengths like that to create a whole false fake narrative, a reality that doesn't exist, in order to get some clout, in order to get some plays in the music industry. So this nigga just created a whole film production in order to become, you feel what I'm saying, in order to become a rapper, which makes no fucking sense. And like that's where everything, like, niggas is scamming everything. They scamming the system. They scamming the fans. They scamming they plays. They plays is fake. They scamming A&Rs and record labels because all they shit is fake. But then, like, the record labels pick up on it, see that, and still push it further to make it legitimate. And I don't get it, because like, how could the craft not get fucked up if you're putting a bunch of fake people in positions of powers within your industry, people that don't give a fuck about the craft, they just care about the money, this, that, and the third. So of course it's gonna go downhill. So I don't know, I feel like technology has done great things, like we spoke about in earlier episodes. Like, it's helped transform the sound. There's new sounds that never would have been invented with any real instruments, because it's just not physically possible. But you can do it with technology. But at the same time, now you got niggas scamming, putting their lives in jeopardy, doing fed time to create a false image, because the false image is what sells. Nigga, you 15 years old and you got a Cuban link on your neck, nigga, bigger than my fucking forehead, nigga, and you're 15. Do you know how much a small one costs, my nigga? Like, nobody believes that you got this bread, but niggas is going to extreme lengths to jeopardize their freedom and shit over dumb shit, because this whole rap industry is just fake now. And in order to make it, you have to put up those false images, those false narratives. And I don't know. I don't see how we put the genie back in the bottle, my nigga. I really don't. Other than like shit
You
like
don't.
IG.
You don't.
Well,
though.
shit like what IG is doing, where they talking about taking away the like feature, so you can't see likes anymore. Now it's gonna be about
people.
the substance.
People are always gonna find a way. I mean,
true.
Like, go back into the past and just let's see how music has changed. When we went from cassettes to CDs to MP3s, and there was a group of people saying that, oh, MP3s are going to kill the record industry because all everybody's going to do is bootleg. Next thing you know, we got streaming services. I think it's just a matter of adapting And right now we're in an unfortunate spot where we're in that gray area of what's going to happen next.
Bro, the thing
over
is,
in the chat,
nowadays, I don't think there's anything else. I think it's just all gray area.
We don't know
there's
yet.
No time. But the way the trend it seemed like it's going on is there's no time for one set thing to get established before something else comes and demolish that shit. Like we had the original way, then we had the SoundCloud rappers, then we had the Lil Pump plan. Now we got the Lil Nas X way with the Triller. It's like shit changes every quarter.
I hear you, but I'm gonna give you a perfect example. And I learned this in a book, Everything You Need to Know About the Music Industry. And there was a time when people thought selling sheet music was going to destroy the record industry, the music industry. Sheet music, because now people could go home and play the songs. And then after that, they had these machines that would play the songs for you on like your piano or whatever instrument you had. They said that was going to destroy the music industry.
They said in hip hop, they said cassette tapes was going to destroy it because the DJs couldn't perform live no more if you poach they set and had it on tape.
Eventually something else is going to come out and change it. And that's what technology is about.
I'm not saying I want shit to go stagnant. I'm not saying it's ever gonna. I'm just saying nowadays there are no set standards. There are no rules because every so often shit switches. So it's like you don't even got time. It's like luck now. Now it's really about luck or being an industry plant. Like that's how I see it.
I think that the lines got blurred and now people define things using the wrong terms. So for instance, like a lot of people out here that claim that they're rappers, they're just entertainers. You would have been back in the day on an entertainment
jester,
like a clown that I would just laugh on late night and I'll go to sleep after that. But I would never thought you was a hip hop artist because you're just an entertainer. You're just an actor. You're not what we came in the game for. We came in to say, when I walk in the shopping aisle, I say I'm looking for bread. Bread looks like bread. I go pick up the bread. I got bread. I left. I need milk. I got milk. Right now, all the labels are switched, and it's like everything got blurred. And it's like, oh, I'm a rapper, but you're not though. You're just imitating one, and you're making up a drama because it's like Days of Our Lives. It's like an entertainment. It's like Love and Hip Hop and all these shows. It's really just a drama. We just watching it, eating food, and we just enjoying ourselves. But we shouldn't have never labeled any of this as real music. We should have never labeled it as anything that we originally understood as music and how things should be. You know what I'm saying? So the lines got blurred, and it's like people don't know what's what anymore. And I think that's a big problem. I think that came naturally with technology because the technology moved so fast that we couldn't distinguish between the two. It just shifted so fast. We just like, oh yeah, he's a rapper. No, he's not. Back in my day, that's not a rapper. That's like a character. That's like a clown or something. I don't know what that is. So.
And the other thing is too is that
all of these to that right there, my brother.
You got to remember too that the kids adapt to the technology faster than adults do at the same time because they have time to figure out TikTok and Triller and how Instagram works. So they'll be able to pick that stuff up. And sometimes the record labels and the radio is playing catch up nowadays.
All the time.
They got to check to see what's hot because it's already hot. Usually they were the ones breaking the records. And now it's not. The internet is breaking the records. Over in the chat real quick, Zaddy T says technology got rid of the hustle. Niggas aren't working hard anymore. When was it possible to make number one on Billboard by bundling now? It's not about the record sales anymore. One King Free says nowadays you just got to go viral on IG on some comedy shit and then they mess with your music apparently. Right. Rhonda says, what happens if their auto-tune mic stop working?
I'll tell you right now. As an audio engineer, I'm saving a lot of careers with that auto-tune. You do still need to go to a vocal coach if you want to really develop this craft. But if you pay me, I'll do it. But I'm just telling you, don't think you can go out there and start singing like that. I just want
and they do.
They definitely do be
thinking they get on that mic and think that they jaw ruling.
So, you gotta give them the advisory ahead of time. Like, listen, sign here and indemnify me from all your claims because I'm telling you ahead of time, bro. You're not that as nice as you're gonna sound right now.
Yeah, and they get hyped. But it is an art at the end of the day. Why would you not want to sharpen your skills, especially with technology? You can do that. Like we can learn. You could get a vocal coach online.
Yeah,
Africa out here that was advocating and shit.
Why work hard when you can work smart? I hear you, bro. I respect it. But there's lines to it, because if sometimes when working smart ends up making you look stupid. And I think what this is about, like we're talking about the auto tune, you can work smart and not go out and get a vocal coach. Now you got to do a live performance, and your auto tune on your mic cut out, like Rhonda said, and the DJ equipment cut out, and your mic is the only thing that comes on, and you sound like two cats getting it on in the middle of the Bronx, bruh.
Yo, what the fuck, dog? Yo, dogs. Nah, that's how you know niggas love you though, when they keep mentioning you. It's okay. The Bronx is here, bro.
Word, man. But
job done though. We have 50, by the way.
Yeah, I was gonna say we can go ahead and wrap this up. Sage, I want you to talk about this technology, man. I want to talk about a little bit about what you're doing. Let everybody know about your app and what you're building. And I know we got a couple artists in the chat right now, so go ahead and let everybody know where they can find you too, bro.
Yeah. So speaking of technology, my experience as an engineer, the main thing that I noticed is that people always ask me like, "Yo, Sage, do you know a singer? Do you know a graphic designer? Do you know a photographer? Do you know a video guy? My video guy canceled on me, whatever." So I used to know people. It wasn't a question of whether or not I knew people, but I didn't know how reliable they were. I didn't know how, what their prices were. I didn't know how their hustle was. You know what I'm saying? And speaking of like how to find a solution to making it where, even though we have all this technology and we can meet and we can find all these different people, how do we know who's really nice with it? Besides the subjective, like, oh, you like somebody. What about something objective that you can know, like, all right, this person is going to show up, this person is going to get the job done. They have that hustle in them to their passion for what they do, and that's the people you want to work with. So I made an app. It took me about close to 3 years to make, because I was making it by myself, and I had to just, all the money I was making from the studio, I just kept pumping into the app, just taking my time, perfecting it, making it perfect. It's a lot of work into it, but basically I have an app called Artist Connect. It's on it's for iPhones right now. The Android version should be coming like
I'm waiting, bro. I'm waiting. Just know I'm waiting. I'm ready. Yeah, whenever you're ready, let me know.
But it's for artists, musicians. You could list prices for what you do. You link your social media. People can see what you do, your examples of your work. And the only people who could hit you up are people who click on one of your prices. So it's not really a regular social media app like, hey, how you doing? You want to kind of work together. And then this long conversation about like bartering a deal and all that. No. If you about your business, this app, when somebody hits you up, you see a notification on my app, that's because somebody's trying to pay you for what you do best. You know what I'm saying? And then every time you work in the app, every time somebody pays you for a service, you move up in the search results. So the incentive is, if you're nice at what you do, you want to be at the top of the search results, it's up to you. Here, I give you the platform. You can register for whatever you want to be. It's free completely to register, make a profile. And the only time I get paid is if you get paid. And even on top of that, companies like Fiverr, companies like Upwork, and several other companies, they take like 15, 20% off of whatever you make. I know how it is to be a struggling artist because I worked with them for 20 years. I don't want to eat your food like that. You got to come up. You need to feed your family. You need to do all these different things. And you need a solid way to make money without somebody taking so much off the top. So I only take 5% of whatever you earn from whatever you make. So it's free to download, register, get on it now, start building up your resume. Go move up in the search results, and boom, like you got another platform to make money as an artist. And now you can actually prove objectively if you're about that life, instead of just going on Instagram or social media and just saying, I'm this, I'm that. No, prove it. Let me see your stats. Let me see your credit score as an artist with Artist Connect.
Make me want to buy an iPhone, bro.
Nah, 100%, man. I remember when you first told me about this app, man, and now that seeing it come to life, like, congrats, bro, for real. Because this is a wonderful, like, we need this in the music industry. It's too much people trying to barter and get a deal off of you. I've seen how you have the layout is straightforward. It gets straight to the point. If you about your business when it comes to this music stuff, y'all need to go download that app. And this ain't no plug. He ain't paid. I'm telling you guys, like, this is what we need in the industry right now. 100%. This is what we need. And I'm saying that as a DJ.
I'm saying that as a fucking artist, bro, because a lot of time people hit you up wasting your time.
Exactly.
This is a perfect way to go around all that bullshit. And if you could set your own price, you'll know your own worth. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, hey,
And you
Test
got
it
the
out,
chat.
get
You
it.
got the chat already in there. Whoever you talking with, you doing business. You're not going through email and text message and like
right.
all that is recorded. It's like we do like an insurance thing for you. Like I'm like your big brother, making sure that the job goes down the right way, the way it's supposed to. So anytime somebody hits you up and you say, okay, yeah, I'm gonna work with this person, it has its own chat for that job and it's recorded in the back end of the system. So they can't play you and be like, oh, I didn't say this, I didn't say that.
Right.
All here in the and it prevents that from even happening because nobody's gonna try to play games at that point.
If you paying, facts.
Exactly. So it holds your deposit. So let's say you're the seller. Let's say you're a DJ. Like let's say you're Deem, right?
Heads up, bro. We got about 1 to 2 minutes, by the way. Just heads up.
Yeah. And they want to pay you. It holds the deposit for you. And then this way, if they cancel on you, you still get your deposit. You know what I'm saying? And if they break any violation in the agreement in the chat room, you'll get that. And if you're a buyer and you don't know if they're gonna just take your money and run, we protect you too because now the money's on hold. And if they don't come through with the service, you get your deposit back.
So like a PayPal for music.
Exactly. So follow the page for the app. It's at Artist Connect app, ARTIST Connect app, altogether one word, Artist Connect app. And yeah, I look forward to changing the game. We got to change the game.
Right, we're gonna be working with you too, bruh. You
Heard
know that.
you, big brother Sage. I like that. You sound like a frat. You sound like you're in a frat. Big brother Sage.
We're gonna be working with you. But yo, thank you so much for coming on the show, bro. Dropping your gems, letting everybody know about what you're doing. For real.
Anytime. Sounds great, man.
Yes. Thank you, bro.
And thank you everybody that tuned in today on Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, Periscope, man. Shout out to all of you guys. We love y'all. And Facebook, yes.
IG
iTunes,
Live,
Spotify.
Spotify. You don't know. It's strong. The brand is strong.
Yes.
You see me?
So
but that being said, we're going to go ahead and get the fuck up out of here. So it's your boy, who you don't know, Lord Sama, Uptown BX, Strong, Win. I see you. Everybody else from the Bronx that was here, we here, man. All day, every day.
And you already don't know who it is. It's New York City's best DJ in the world.
Yes,
It's DJ Deem. I'm just going to leave that right there. We out of here. Peace.
Peace.